everyone. It's been a while since I've sat down to do any sort of a vlog or a video, and yeah, so today I'm up at the yard. I don't have very long. I've got maybe like 4 hours until I have to go home and get ready for work and then go into work. So today, just off the bat of just off the bat of having, yes, hello, handsome, hi, my lesson last week, and talking about what she needs to do in terms of conditioning and fitness and getting her body straight and being able to take on jumps and poles and have a good canter. And you know, for Lily it's like confidence and just having her straight into a jump and having her jumping off both hind legs. So a lot of that is fitness and conditioning for her body, so getting her left side strong as her right side, and from there we move. But basically, I had a friend of mine from college come up who does the Masterson method for bodywork, and she came up and she had a look at Lily. So she's gonna give me a couple of exercises to do at Lily to enhance all of the work that I'm already doing and better Lily. So she was a bit stiff through the neck and shoulders, and then, I mean, she's probably stiff all over really, because she'd had a lot of time off, and then she was in overnight when she saw her. So yeah, she's gonna be stiff from being in overnight, but I had known that she was gonna be stiff through her left neck and shoulder and through her left side. So it's just a matter of getting her all limber and all stretched out and all ready to go and take on the work. So today, I had ridden in the arena the other day, and I can't remember it was like the end of last week. Work has been a bit crazy the last few days, so I was riding in the arena, and we did a lot of straightness work and a lot of fitness work. We were doing canter poles and 4 strides and working on what we've been working on in the lesson, and it was really good because she had gotten sweaty in the parts that I had wanted her to get sweaty in. So she was getting sweaty just at the flank, which means we were engaging the hind end, which is what we need, and she was sweating up on the neck and shoulders. So I mean, horses sweat all over, and that they're 2 predominant sides that they sweat at, but for what I was targeting for the work, having those actually be the sides that are sweating up is a good sign. So yeah, I will head out to the yard now. It is bitter cold out today. It's like 0 degrees, and it looks all toasty warm with the sunshine, and my car is all nice and warm yellow because I was wearing a neon jacket, but it is cold out. I have 2 jumpers on and 2 pairs of socks, and I'm gonna put my long coat on because it's Ireland. But yeah, so I'll check in the arena. My favourite part about putting Lily's bridle on is that she like self-bits. So she like full on goes and grabs the bit from the bridle. Maybe it's because I'm using the wrong one.
Maybe it's because you're being videoed, which is fair enough.
Maybe. Normally I'm like doing this on my own. Then that's her all set up.
Give us a thumbs up.
Huh?
Give us a thumbs up.
Hi guys, so today we're on the yard and I'm finally completing that riding video that I had talked about in an intro video that you've not actually seen yet. So today we're going to be working on what we worked on in my riding lesson video and on the briefing that I had done in that video. So we're going to be working on our straightness and our balance and just having the correct canter and lots of power and forward movement, and I'm just going to be trying to control her left shoulder so she doesn't fall out on me. So the first exercise we're going to be doing, I have an audience, it's great. The first exercise we're going to be doing is riding down the 3/4 line in trot. So this exercise can be done in trot and canter, walk if you're starting out. So we're going to start with trot. I have Lily all warmed up, as you can hear, I'm like totally out of breath. So we're going to start in trot, coming down the outside and we're turning off early, and then we're going to come down here. So I've got a video down the other end which this video will cut to, and you'll see how we go. So the aim is just to control the turn and keep your power and balance, and then keep straight all the way down the long 3/4 line. So let's get going. Yeah, this is a better line. So with every exercise that I do with Lily, I try to keep her positive mindset going. I don't want her to get frustrated, so we do it once or twice, and if I'm happy with having gotten a good run at the exercise, I'll move on to the next one. And if we're really struggling, we'll always just come back and do it again. But I've gotten 2 really good goes on the 3/4 line exercise, so I was like, yep, let's leave it at that and we'll move on. Plus, it's quite hard for her, she's still building up muscle, so we just moved on to the next exercise. We finished up with the 4-stride distance work that I wanted to get done, and here you can see myself and Emma, my fabulous camera woman, conferring over camera angles and slow-mos and what we're gonna do and trying to make it cinematic for you guys. But basically we'd gotten 4 strides on either rein and I was like, okay, she's feeling good, let's go. Now Lily is very much the kind of horse where her canter betters her trot, and usually they say with a horse they always have their preferred gait. So for Lily, she loves her canter work, she's all about going fast,
on it like a car bonnet. What a phrase. But here you'll see her trot is so enhanced by all the counter work we've just done, and she's really feeling herself, and she's really picking up her legs, and she's looking fabulous. So take a look and enjoy.
So we've just finished our ride, and now the biggest part of keeping Lily fit and healthy and feeling her best is heart stretches and leg stretches. So I had Marie from the Masters in Method Bodyworks. She does body manipulation. It's kind of like, she'll be better able to describe it, so if you want to head over to her Instagram, I'll leave it in the description below. So just going to do a couple of stretches there. She's very sweaty because these still are we're still letting her cool off and dry. Give her a bit of a groom and a rub down, and so we'll let her dry. What do you think, Lil? Yes. She knows there are treats in my pocket. So the first one I'll try and do is I'll come over here and I'll stand by where her girth is, and I'll get her to stretch all the way around. Yeah, that was good. And I'll do that 2 or 3 times just to really get her to come around and stretch. And I've noticed such a difference that when I do stretch her, she feels amazing. And the further she can stretch back, the better. So I put a little bit of pressure on her side with my back just to allow her to kind of really use her side and encourage her to move her rib cage across. So when I have that stretch done on both sides, yes, I know, I'll do this one. So I'll bring her head, I'll tuck it into her chest. That really stretches out the spine all along here. Yeah, good girl, love. There you go. And then I'll come between her front legs and I'll get her to stretch all the way down. Come on up. And then she'll stretch all the way down, and she'll come up and across her back, and all her back will stretch. So then another thing I learned from our physio, Emma, who comes up and does her physio maybe once or twice a year, depending on what she needs. She told me, if you want to come in and have a look here, there's a spot underneath her belly that you'll notice she'll lift her back. So if I run my fingers from the middle of her chest and give my fingers a little wiggle, she lifts her back. So it's usually in around here where I have my hand now. She lifts her back, if you can see. So she's bridged here, and then she lowers her.
Hello.
And she lowers her back again, and then I'll go again, and I'll find the spot there. She lifts up, so she lifts her rib cage up and strengthens and stretches her spine. So then all of our stretches we'll do on the other side. So now we're a little bit close to the wall, so I'll just push her over.
Hi again.
Can you move? Move. Good girl. Good girl. She's so excited for the camera. Now we do our stretch. Now you'll notice that she can't, well actually she's doing fairly well. moves across, but not as much as on the right side. So when your horse moves their foot in the direction of their turn, it means they're not using their body or stretching correctly. So again, I'm putting a little bit of pressure on her side, on her ribs, for her to move her ribs across, for her to stretch. And then, just because I like to do everything the same way on both sides, I'll get her to bring her head to her chest. Good girl. And then I'll do the same underneath. Good girl. And then sometimes I'll just get her to bring her chest into her shoulder, or her head into her shoulder like this. Good girl. And I've done the same on the other side. So now, what I'll do is I just manipulate her front legs. So, I'll pick up her leg. Just, I do her hips. So I need to bring her forward a bit. Good girl. And then I'll show you on this side. Before she goes back. Come on. Up, 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 up. Oh no. Come on. And what I do for this, this opens up her hips, so I'll pick up on her hind leg. And I'll do this.
Come over.
And then I'll lift it down. And that's all the stretches that I do at Lilly. I try to do it like every time that I ride, but if not, I'll do it 2 or 3 times a week. That's it.
Is that your boyfriend, Lil? Charmer. Hello, handsome. Oh, hello, hello. Hey guys, so you just come to the end of my riding vlog, and I suppose that's the first vlog that you've kind of really seen me ride. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. There was the 3/4 line work that we did, which Lilly just got progressively better at. It was really lovely to be able to feel the difference. Now, that was my first time being videoed in terms for a vlog, so I was a little bit more distracted, and I feel like I didn't get Lily's full best work out of her. It was superb work, and she's really progressed since my lesson and since working with her more consistently since the start of the new year. So I'm just still getting used to all this vlogging stuff, but yeah, so basically we did our 3/4 line work and we did our 4-stride distance. Now the 4-stride distance is something we're going right back to basics with. It's something that our canters, we're struggling with having the correct canter all the time. Lily can get very strong and long, and she's a big girl and her stride eats up the ground, so she can be very quick to the ground. But it's something we're working on, keeping her more collected, keeping her more powerful, keeping her up light and in her canter and able to take on whatever comes her way. So this is the area that we'll be focusing on more often in our sessions. And then our trot poles. Now Lily is a fab on trot poles. She's super, but I've just fallen in love with the footage that we got of her. I've been scrolling back to my Instagram going, holy shit, this looks amazing. Probably shouldn't have cursed. I've been like, holy crap, this has been amazing. But yeah, she's just been super, and I think we did really get to display some of her strong attributes. You can see my shadow. I got to show some of her strong attributes in that video, and there's just more to come. She's a really phenomenal mare, and for what she is with no breeding and her age and how many homes she's been through, I think I'm her 4th owner. And she's my forever horse, but for everything that she's gone through in terms of her different career paths with her different owners, she still gives her all. She's such a lovely mare, and she really just wants for her rider to be happy. She wants to be happy. She wants to get it right every time. So hopefully in the next few videos that come up, probably won't have one up this week now after this vlog goes up, but just to get back into the routine, she'll be gracing your screens more often, and I hope you continue to watch and enjoy our videos. So until then, I'll check in with you next time. See you later.